Spit on that thing. She got famous with this one line and then launched a shitcoin that rocked her world harder than anything she ever spat on. GM. On today's episode of DGen Reports, we're diving into the insane rise and fall of Haliey Welch, aka the Hawk Tuah girl. From viral fame to merch empires to a $490 million meme coin that crashed harder than the OXBT rug, this story's got it all. It was a warm evening in June 2024 when Haliey Welch, a regular 21-year-old in Nashville, was accosted in the street for a quick interview. When asked what drives men wild in bed, without skipping a beat, she now spoke the iconic line,
you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
And just like that, she took the internet by storm. You couldn't go on Twitter without seeing her face everywhere. It spread like wildfire on TikTok and Instagram too. Even my dad was like, who is this girl and where can I find her? Memes, reactions, and parodies. Her face was literally everywhere. People began calling her the Hawk Tuah girl. She even got herself a manager who said, we're here to protect the hawk from the vultures. Bruh, even the managers got jokes. Cringe? Oh yeah. Profitable? Oh, for sure. But that is one thing we can admire about Haliey. Most folks would have taken their 15 minutes of fame, called it a day, and gone home. Not this girl. She wasted no time. As soon as she could, she quit her day job at the Spring Factory and launched Hawk Tuah merch, raking in over a cool $65,000 in sales in weeks. She threw the first pitch at a Mets game, and she even snagged a deal for a podcast called Hawk Tuah, which became the third most popular podcast on Spotify in the world. We're talking about someone who was living with their grand just a minute ago. Life can move so fast, huh? But where there's hype, there's always someone ready to take advantage. In December 2024, apparently Haliey got involved with a couple clowns, namely Doc Hollywood and OverHere, to launch her own meme coin, Hawk. Doc Hollywood is a fairly well-known grifter and wannabe DJ in LA, whose main claim to fame is that he married Howie Mandel's daughter. Seriously, bro, that's like what you're most famous for? That's kind of sad. He also had a song called We Run LA. You can look it up on YouTube. It's actually pretty terrible. I'll link it below. I wish I could play it for you to talk about how terrible it is, but I can't. Back to the Hawk token. Within hours of launching, the coin hit a market cap of $4 million. For a moment, people thought they made money, life-changing money, wife-changing money.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
But if you're a veteran DGen in the space, you could see it coming from a mile away. The hype was short-lived, and just as quickly as it pumped, Hawk crashed by roughly 95% within hours. Investors and believers alike were left holding the bag, and accusations of a pump-and-dump scheme began pouring in all over Twitter. Bubble Maps, which is an app that tracks wallets, it has beautiful visual graphs, and it can show you what kind of suspicious activity there may be, noted that 96% of the sellers were actually linked to the team wallet. It went from 500 mil to 40 mil within hours. And of course, Haliey denied all of it, claiming she and her team didn't sell a single token during the pump. Apparently it was snipers who they tried to blame it on, but enter CoffeeZilla, who wasn't having any of that shite. I was in the space with CoffeeZilla when he asked who was profiting off the fees, and then he got muted and booted. Here's the clip from the space that they deleted.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now,
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet, you've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale.
did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that
Selling
we
out
made.
your fans. So
Over here, can you give
exact?
Hold on, CoffeeZilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So
y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us.
And of course, then we had Nick, the Choose Rich bozo. I don't like him either, but he asked some very good questions. And as soon as Choose Rich asked what the team was making, that's when Haliey decided to go to bed.
So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
And just like Snow White, people are saying that she is still asleep. I think it's been like 6 days now, 6 or 7 days. She's been asleep. She hasn't checked in on Twitter at all. So there's that. Can we really blame Haliey for the crash though? Or was she a naive and innocent bystander whose fame was used by the likes of Doc Hollywood and that other bozo? Doc Hollywood has been in crypto for a while. I was on a space with him, more than one, early on when the ordinal protocol was first launched. But holy shit, his responses in the space were so terrible that it may have just gone down as the worst PR disaster of all time. I'm talking worse than British Petroleum. This clown even argued that people should be kissing his ass because he was giving out tokens for free. And he even argued that they were introducing normies to crypto. Like, bruh, how retarded do you have to be to think that if Hawk is your first experience in crypto, you're gonna swear off crypto forever? No wonder folks think crypto's a scam. It's because of bozos like you. This isn't Doc Hollywood's first rodeo, by the way. He's been involved in a number of rugs and grifts, including Bitcoin buds. Doc Hollywood, who gave you that nickname, by the way, he's been using Bitcoin to con people, and it's absolutely disgraceful. And now he's used to Haliey as well. Is she naive? I mean, I'd like to give her the benefit of the doubt. She did work in a spring factory before this, after all. Whereas Doc Hollywood's been running grifts for a hot minute. But let me know in the comments below if you think I'm being way too nice to Haliey. On a side note, I, for one, am not a fan of the Hawk Tuah. Maybe because I'm not circumcised. I was once with a girl who spat on my thing, and I hit her with a... So what's the lesson here? To stop investing in influencer tokens, guys. If you're gonna invest in memes, there's dogs, there's cats, there's all sorts of animals, okay? Just, do you really need to invest in an influencer's face? All right, that covers our episode for today. If you're into art, ordinals, tech, and cabals like me, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm your host, Valerioshi, and you've been watching DGen Reports. Ciao. All right, we've got an update for you guys. So Burwick Law filed a lawsuit against those responsible, and surprise, surprise, Haliey wasn't named in this suit. So the Hawk Tuah girl is not in the lawsuit. It's mainly Doc Hollywood, as well as the guy behind the OverHere account. She's saying, I take the situation extremely seriously, and she wants to work with this legal team. She's doing this because she's basically trying to reform her image and thinking, what are the next best steps? And this this lawsuit basically told her, okay, this is the direction the space is going. This is how I'm going to play it, which is OverHere also responded with a long thread, basically disavowing any responsibility and refusing to own up to any of it. In fact, they said, hey, this was the perfect use case for our startup idea. Haliey Welch, a literal meme. Not really, she's actually a person. They said they were doing it for free, and this is how things played out. Doc Hollywood controlled all the token decisions, fees, and treasury. It was not them, guys. It was not them at all. As community sentiment shifted, so did Doc Hollywood's approach. As desperation kicked in, participation conditions were progressively watered down. Doc Hollywood promised community, but delivered 15% trading fees, none to OverHere. Silence during market chaos and ignoring calls for transparency. Our small team kept building. Community support, crisis management when others disappeared. Oh, bro, I was on that space where you were doing crisis management with Doc Hollywood, and it was an absolute fuck me in the ass space. It's the worst thing I've ever heard, god damn it. Working claim system for Web2 fans to claim free tokens. What? The core problem? Transparency. Transparency from Doc delayed early on, but died when it mattered most. Doc's response? Nothing. The cost? Community trust. So OverHere apparently had no involvement, no prior knowledge of bad actors, nothing to gain. Specifically, not their wallet. It wasn't their act. They didn't have access, and they didn't have control. Our airdrop tech still works. Doc claimed you had 18 staff. Reality for devs. This project needs Haliey's team to step up, Doc to step down, full treasury audit. Wow. We own our mistakes. Not really, buddy. You're pushing the blame onto everyone else. You were part of a rug pull. Either you were totally incompetent and stupid to see it, which tells the space, why the fuck should we trust you again anyway? Because you're either retarded or you're a scammer. There's no such thing as halfway retard or a halfway scammer. You're either one or the other. You tell us which one you are. To every real fan who believed, we're still here. Ready when you are, Haliey. Get the fuck out of here, bro. All right, I'm done. So my assessment is this. I applaud Haliey for how much she's done. There are, obviously, you can fuck up in this space. I've fucked up many times. I never launched a scam token, though. So there is that. Should the space give her another shot? I don't know. It depends how she reforms her image. At this point, it doesn't look like she'll have to talk to a lawyer anytime soon, because the ones who are really going to need it are OverHere and Doc Hollywood. Damn, this space is fucking crazy.